So, out of an unassuming and simple black case with 2 holes for locks, this is the ATI FXH-45. Say that 3 times fast. Just we'll look at our manual, Firepower Extreme, the FXH-45 1911 hybrid pistol. And in a second here, I'll show you why I'm excited about it. Kind of a simple black and white paper. We do get our child safety lock. The foam is actually glued in place, which is nice. You don't see that very often. We get a little sampler of Lucas oil. And here's the gun. Let's get the stuff out of the way and take a look at the gun. Alright, first things first. Obviously we'll show this gun is clear. Magazine shoots part way out. This is 45, 8 round. And there you go, nothing in the chamber. So, 1911s, been around obviously more than 105 years. What's different about this one? Well, obviously appearance-wise you can tell it's quite a bit different. I have to applaud ATI for doing something slightly different with a classic. This is a polymer bottom, steel upper, 1911, much like all of your other polymer frame guns, but this one is in a 1911 style with some added modernizations to the appearance. And let's take a closer look. So from the front, we've got a fiber optic front dot, front sight post that's quite bright. Bushings on there is a wee bit of a target crown. Almost no wriggle room between slide and frame. Got some lightning cuts on the slide, which is kind of neat, gives it some style, and some serrations there. Dust cover looks like it's extended, and that's because there is a rail underneath it. Some serrations on the front of the trigger guard. And this I found really interesting. Take a look at the shape of the trigger guard. It's opened a little broader, as if for gloved hands, but you have this little shape here to swoop your finger up onto the trigger, which by the way has a serrated face, is skeletonized, and of course has the little adjustment screw in there. The grips are standard, except instead of serrations we actually have finger grooves here which fit my hand rather comfortably, and I have large hands. Coming on the back, we've got some mild checkering, the extended beaver tail safety. Looking at that slide to frame fit, pretty snug. Few down the sights, ambidextrous safety. Overall, I think a pretty handsome gun. That is not a common looking 1911. It almost doesn't look 1911, and yet does at the same time. There's some neat changes they made there. You also have this top plate, which is screwed in. My guess would be for mounting optics. It did not come with any plates, so I'm not sure what mounts on there and what doesn't. But trigger has almost no movement, and then brakes. I'd put it somewhere around probably 5 pounds, maybe a little heavier, but doesn't move and brakes. Pretty nice. Let's look inside the gun. I'm curious about the construction on this. I haven't disassembled it yet. Alright, I got the pin bumped out. There we go, that comes out. And we can get the slide off. So, taking a look at the frame, which actually does have a bit of heft to it. We do have metal rails that are set in there. But other than that, looks like a 1911. Although it's dark, so it's hard to see, that is a polished ramp there. Very smooth feed ramp. Take a look at the slide. It's a 70s model. You don't have that extra safety there, which is nice. And other than that, everything seems pretty standard 1911. Sorry for the time warp there. I try to keep it simple by taking things off camera when I know it's going to be difficult or require holding my mouth right. You know what I mean? That bushing is tight. So that link. It's a pretty barrel. Nice polishing on the underside there. In fact, the whole throat looks polished. And the slide, which definitely feels lighter in the front with those lightning cuts. Very clean construction. Don't see any tooling marks. Very nicely put together. Why don't we see more of these guns out there? Of course, if you did see more of them, they wouldn't be on the channel, because I like to find the stuff that we don't see every day. These serrations have kind of they're a progressive angle. Pulling back is easy. Forward they slip, which is good. Interesting gun. I got to shoot this at the Iraq Vet event. Just put a magazine through it and then had to move on. But I'm looking forward to getting out there and shooting this at our range and putting it through our tests. And also, of course, as always, seeing Erica's opinions on this. As you know, she has some different criteria than I do for what makes a gun great. So we'll get this out to the range soon and let you know what we think. I'd like to hear your comments below. If you've seen one, shot one, have a friend that has one, good experiences, bad experiences, please share it. Let us know. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching GB Guns. And if you watched this far, you appreciate our format and what we're doing, or maybe you're waiting to make that really angry comment. Either way, click the big griffin up here to subscribe. The link over here to show you a related video based on what you just watched, or down here is the playlist relevant to this video. Once again, we appreciate your feedback, your comments. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, and we'll see you in the next video.